So today's video is one that's took me quite a while to put together because I just don't really know how to approach it. Something that needs to be talked about for a while, but with such a sensitive subject, what do we say? Where do we start? Because when we talk about mental health, it's something that we want to bury and want to pretend is not happening. And we want to pretend that we're tough and we can get through everything and nothing scares us. But that's bullshit. And the reason I say that's bullshit is because I consider myself quite a tough person. But I have days where I really fucking struggle. Really fucking hard days. And there's so many times I just don't want to get out of bed. But I'm just lucky that I've already battled through this once in the deepest, darkest place you can possibly get. So I know that I can get through anything else that life throws at me. But for many of you, you've never had to deal with things to this degree. And when you have everything ripped away, all your identity taken away from you, with your job, your social events, your friends, your family, and you're left naked and alone in your own house, trapped with your own thoughts to occupy you. All these old wounds that you've never dealt with get ripped open. And so for some people, it's just too much to deal with because it's already hard enough that we're told to isolate. It's already hard enough that we're not at work, we're not earning money, we have all these stresses. And then to have all the stuff you're already struggling with that was already there, just laid bare in front of you is just too much. And this devastating blow happened last week with us losing Luke Sandoe to his battle with mental health because he just thought the only way out was to take his own life. It's like, that's not the only way. That's not the only way. But in that moment, that's all he can think about because he's just reached his fucking limit and he's battled and battled and battled until he just can't take anymore. And he's not the only fucking person, which is why it's so sad. He's not the only person. When he passed, obviously, we all sat talking. Guy started speaking up. And Guy started speaking up to him. My friend's just passed away. He just took his life. My friend's brother's just been pulled out of a river. And this is all in the lockdown period. And this is what I tried to say about last week. We're protecting the physically vulnerable, but we're forgetting about the physically strong and mentally vulnerable people, which is a fucking lot of. And the male suicide rate is increasing. And it's always high anyway, because men don't want to talk, because it's soft, right? Me sitting on camera crying, it's fucking soft, right? No, it's not. It's being a human being. It's being real. Trying to pretend that you can get through anything is fucking stupid. We all need people. And we all would be shocked by how many people really give a shit about us if we fucking ask and we reach that hand out and ask for help. But most people are too scared to because they're scared what people think. It doesn't matter what people think. Just look at what's happened with Luke over the last week. Put his name into Google. See all the fucking love directed at him. And that's because we don't realise how much we impact people's lives every single day. Just going about our day-to-day business, all the people we've impacted along the way. And then if we sadly feel that we can't go on anymore, it will hit every single one of them. But at the time we don't even think that, because we just think it's easier for everyone else if we're not here anymore. That no one cares, that we are alone, and we're not alone. You've still got a lot to live for, and you've still got so many people that will be there when you fucking need them. But they don't know that unless you speak to them, unless you ask for help, unless you tell them, I am not okay. And it is fucking absolutely fine to not be okay. We cannot always be strong. We are human beings. We are not robots. We are not supposed to never cry. We are not supposed to not get emotional. Just want to close this in saying, guys, please speak to people. If one thing Luke has taught us is to be a better person, and it's to fucking make sure that everyone is okay. Because there's one thing that kicked up last week, and it was fucking conversations and communication and just bringing people together. Because together we are stronger than you will ever believe. You are not in this alone, and never ever feel like you're alone. Never try and battle through things alone. If you are ever struggling, ask for help. I would not be where I am today without my family, without my friends, without all the people that have helped me. When I was in my darkest moment, I did seek therapy, and it's absolutely fine to say that. And it took me a fucking long time to get back. A long time. But it just shows you can get through it. But you have to be fucking strong enough to stand up and fight. And if you are not strong enough alone, this is why you bring other people in to help you. Because I wasn't. I was not strong enough. Without help and without training, I wouldn't be here. And this is why I tell you all to train. This is why I tell you to speak up. Because I'm speaking from experience. And if any of you need help, even if you feel like you've got no one else, send me a message and I'll be there.